All right, guys, so today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be focusing on some of the activities that we usually do within the Thrival Kit, okay?
Over the past few years, the Winnipeg School Division has been part of a national survey, which is now called Our School Survey. And what the results from that showed is that students have really high levels of anxiety, especially in comparison to the national average. And so the Mental Health Literacy Committee, which is a steering committee of the Winnipeg School Division, has been active for the past couple of years in really trying to promote mental health, giving professional development around mental health literacy so that everyone has common language, common understanding. We're trying to increase that possibility of having more conversations around mental health to make people more comfortable with that. And in particular, we've been trying to give folks tools and activities so that they can give students resources in order to develop more strategies that they can use when they're feeling those feelings so that they can be more successful, not only at school, but just tools to help them in general around things like anxiety, stress, anger management.
So when I first got the big kit for my classroom, it had everything in there that I absolutely needed. So the teacher manual is exceptionally easy to follow. It does go through quite a bit of a nice routine. It does start off and it's broken up into different sections. So for instance, the beginning part kind of focuses on what the mind is about and how that connection to the body and mind is such an important factor. And it really gives them information, some background information for the teacher if it's maybe something that they're not really used to, or maybe working with, or something that's new to them in their kind of pocket of teaching resources.
Thrival Kits is built on evidence. Everything that is in the Thrival Kits, the resources, the lesson plans for teachers, the curricula, is really grounded by the evidence. But more than that, it's also grounded by the expertise and the experience of classroom teachers. So what's good about the Thrival Kits is that they work on the ground in classrooms.
This is when we go on the yoga mat. My quiet place in my mind is like at a beach, kind of ish, and on a swing with a drink there, and it's just very calming.
My superhero is someone who wants all Indigenous people to be treated fairly and equal.
Thrival Kits it's basically a kit that you build over the course of a school year. And we start with a really basic kit, a physical kit, that kids then over the course of a school year and through workshops and activities, they create or build little pieces that go inside their Thrival Kits. And so the idea really behind Thrival Kits is that beyond just surviving through school and beyond just surviving through life, we want kids to thrive in their lives. And so we want them to have the skills that they need to really have meaningful, full lives that they're really excited about and that they're proud to live, and so that they feel like they're important parts of the community. And so that's really kind of the background behind Thrival Kits, is to help kids understand who they are, what makes them special, and how they contribute to the larger whole of the community.
I like math, so I say I am smart, and if I'm struggling, I say I can do this, or I'll try my best. I try to be a kind person, and I try to be a good student.
It's exceptionally important to address anxiety in the classrooms because many of our students come from such diverse backgrounds. And even if the background is not necessarily there, sometimes it's just having a rough day and understanding that that's okay too, and having those tools so that way they can regulate themselves and get them back into an area where they're ready to learn and they're ready and they're centered for themselves as well.
Social emotional learning is important in every school, and what the research is showing us is that if students can be right in the green zone, what we call the green zone, which shows that they're ready to learn, then they're going to be more successful. And sometimes students come to school with some challenges or stress or feelings of anxiety, and so what we're finding is that if we can give students tools or activities in order to become more ready to learn, then they're going to be more successful.
The Manitoba Advocate for Children and Youth have been a great partner. Canadian Mental Health Association of Canada has been working in communities for 100 years. In 2018, we turned 100. And so this partnership really takes our expertise in mental health and the expertise of the advocate in knowing the needs at the local level in communities, in families, and within children. So it's been a beautiful marriage of talents and backgrounds and expertise, and I think it really speaks to the beauty of Thrival Kits, which really is built on leveraging partnerships, co-creating, so that we can really provide tools and resources that work best for kids.